Module 6, Annotations and Plotting, covers the following topics: marked numbers and weld symbols, isometric text placement, editing text, and plotting basics. Our first topic in Module 6 is marked numbers and weld symbols. Let's take a look at placing these items onto our drawing. We'll zoom up on our drawing and we'll place a marked number. Under the Miscellaneous tab, select the spool marked number. There is a prefix. We can leave it as MK-. Click OK. Pick the start point of the leader. And we can just pick near our pipe, pick a location, and then enter the piece number. Click OK. And the spool number is placed. Click Done to finish. The next item we can place is a weld symbol. Select the Utilities tab and the Weld Symbol tool. And the Weld Sim dialog box appears. Select the type of weld. All the basic weld types are there. We'll leave it at fillet. Pick the location, arrow side, other side, or both sides. We'll leave it at both sides. We can select and toggle on and off. Weld all around. Field weld, melt through. We can put the size of the weld. Let's put 1/8 of an inch. We can also include a length and pitch if required. The type of weld. All the different listings of the welds. And we'll pick a common one like GMAW, gas metal arc welding. We can set the contour to flush, convex, or concave. We can also select the finish if required. And as well, text value for the other side. Click OK. Select near the weld. Select where we'd like our leader. Click Enter. And the weld symbol is placed. We have the size, the weld all around, the fillet weld, both sides, and the GMAW weld process. Our next topic is isometric text placement. We can add text to the drawing, just normal text that isn't part of a routine, by simply going to our Text Styles tab and then selecting one of the isometric planes to place our text. Let's place just some text, and we can pick it, say, down in the corner. We'll zoom up, pick a point, and then place our text. Maybe this is just general notes along our isometric plane by selecting one of the isometric planes. We can use our AutoCAD Move command to move it anywhere we need text information. Simple to do. Our next topic is editing text. At any time, we can zoom in on a drawing and edit existing text simply by double-clicking. The text editor appears and allows us to make changes. A basic editor. Make your changes and the text string is updated. Make any changes you need to the drawing to any of the text information. Avoid changing text that was placed with routines, as it does affect the bill of material, things like the dimensions. Let's look at editing the information in our border. We'll zoom up on the title area. If we needed to change the spool number, we could double-click and enter the Enhanced Attribute Editor dialog. We can make our changes, click Apply, and the changes are done. If we need to change the sheet number, maybe this is sheet number 2, click it, click Apply, it updates. Any of the attributes within our border can be updated, including the dates, job codes, any of the other information, any of our attributes, simply by double-clicking. If you want to get directly to, say, the RT, we can double-click it, change the value to 10%, click Apply, and the value is updated. So lots of information. Our revisions, weld procedures, any of these attributes can be updated at any time. Our last topic in Module 6 is plotting basics. Once the drawing is complete, we can then create a plot. Select the Plot tool or type in the command Plot. The Plot dialog appears. If you don't see the entire dialog, there's an arrow in the lower right corner to expand the dialog, simply by clicking on the arrow. We'll look at the expanded mode. Basic ways of plotting are to set our printer and plotter, our paper size, what we'd like to plot, our plot style, and then our drawing orientation. First, we'll set our plotter. I will create a PDF file rather than printing direct to a plotter. I would then select my paper size, the size of paper I'd like this to be printed on. We can plot the limits. The limits match our border settings. We can center the plot. To get a pure black and white print, we can set our AutoCAD plot style table to monochrome. And then we can take a look at whether or not we want it portrait or landscape, depending on the paper size. Before applying, we can preview. It's highly recommended to do a preview. The white border is the physical piece of paper. And then our drawing is shown on the inside. If we need to make changes, we can come back to our changes. If you'd like to save these changes for future reference, we can actually apply to the layout and then simply click OK. It'll ask for a file name and the plot is created. The dialog in the bottom corner shows if there are any errors. This is an AutoCAD feature. Let's take a look at the PDF. Drawing looks okay. We can then email or print this PDF file. Lastly, we'll save our drawing. This concludes Module 6. Please review Module 6 or select the next module.